Sit down, bitch. Recording a podcast with you, bitch.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
It's been weeks.
Welcome to the Reasonable Doubt Podcast, episode 98 on your FM dial, Classic Rock. As always, we are your hosts, Erit C. Griff
And J Money.
If we had a radio station, what music would we play?
Goth.
Like The Cure?
Yeah.
Just over and over.
Over and over and over.
Boys Don't Cry on
Yeah.
repeat.
Boys don't cry.
I love the idea of, like, goth has lost meaning. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
When people used to be goth, it was poetry in, like, graveyards, you know?
Is that what it originally was?
Yeah, like, all black, like, the white makeup with the black.
Yeah, I think it still is.
And you're ostracized. But now people see goth as just, like, I don't know, if you wear fishnets, you're a goth. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's like that anymore.
You don't think so?
No.
No?
I think for a little bit it was.
I don't run in goth circles.
It's the same as like slurs making their comeback, you know?
What, like we love both?
Yeah.
I love goths and I love saying, like, bringing slurs back that I have no right to bring back. It's like, no, it's okay. Mexicans will take this as empowering.
Clerks 2.
I've never seen Clerks 2.
Well, I hadn't either until I called my mom a slur from Clerks 2 and didn't understand that it was a slur.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah.
That's classic Christian
Brutal.
lore that we can't say on the podcast, unfortunately. If you meet me in person, I'll tell you that story, but I can't tell it here.
You were talking about Bruce Buffer.
Yeah, the UFC announcer.
Was he originally the WWE announcer?
No, I don't think so.
Who was the WWE announcer?
Was it not like the wrestlers themselves most of the time?
No. There was always a guy who opened up.
Hold on. Let's straight up already looking shit up.
Yeah, because it's
Bruce Buffer, American announcer. Yeah, he's UFC. He's also an MMA fighter. He knows kickboxing and Tang Soo Do.
Michael Buffer was a ring announcer for WCW, primarily pay-per-view.
Okay.
Main events.
That's his brother.
2001. He returned to pro wrestling for WWE for the boxing match between Evander Holyfield and Matt Hardy, Saturday night's main event in Madison Square Gardens.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn. Could you imagine, like,
They're half brothers.
Your two kids, like, both turn out to be, like,
and big
announcers? Big announcers. Like, do you think that was just, like, how their household ran? It's like you wake up, you practice, you're announcing.
Okay, this is something I've thought
No,
about.
son, say in the red corner again. You're saying it wrong. You know?
I've wondered about this. Like, there's certain things that people become very niche at. We fucking talk about Joe Rogan all the time, but seriously, like, that dude, all he does is a podcast and UFC announcing.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get into that?
TV. Like, he was on TV first, right? Like Fear Factor and shit.
He was doing UFC announcing before that.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
He's wicked young in the first UFC, in the first Fear Factors.
He's wicked young in the first UFC. He's like 19.
Oh, did he just know Dana White? Like,
no,
personally?
he was a fighter. He was an MMA fighter, and I think maybe he did know Dana, and like got into it and became an announcer.
And then he's just been set for life.
Yeah, because he just knows a lot about fighting. Like, he is incredibly knowledgeable about MMA.
It's so strange when people are like that. I mean, it makes sense, though. Like, that's their passion. But have you noticed, like, families, like the Buffers, all getting into the same thing?
Yeah.
Like the Gyllenhaals, all three of those siblings are actors.
Same with Wilson brothers.
Yeah. And fucking... Are you a co-op?
Who?
Mark Wahlberg?
Oh yeah, they're all
his
kind of famous.
His brothers.
They were all musicians.
Yeah, and then his brothers were 2 of his brothers are also actors, and the other brother owns Wahlburgers.
Yeah, but they were all musicians, all the brothers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, because he was in New Kids on the Block? Oh, no, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and then Donnie and the other one were fucking New Kids or whatever, weren't they?
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg was New Kids, yeah.
Yeah, and the other one had a little music career, I'm pretty sure.
Fucking crazy. Like, parents must just be, like, paying people absurd amount of money.
I don't think that's what it is.
No?
I think they just, one of them gets connected and starts lining up their brothers with the right connects.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
like, well, you can't book
nepotism.
me because I'm busy, but my brother, who looks pretty much exactly like me and talks like I do, is also an actor, and he does this shit, so line him up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, like, man.
When's my sister gonna line me up with shit?
I know.
Like, come on. I'm constantly doing
Part
things.
of it is that we are not in a place where shit that's cool and makes a lot of money happens.
That's true.
Because we're pretty well connected here. I would say in
so.
this city, we're very well connected.
Yeah. Well, you know, it comes with organized crime.
Yes.
It just happens.
The
You meet
mob.
people. The mob. I'm trying to revive the mob.
No, but I think if we lived, like if we had grown up in LA or grown up in New York, it'd be the same kind of thing. Like we would just know a lot of the right people.
You think so?
We probably would have been famous, yeah.
That's a cool idea to have. I like to think that sometimes. Like if I was just born in LA, I'd be famous right now.
Yeah, we would have been famous.
I'd be like
Absolutely.
starring in Star Wars or something.
Oh yeah, we would.
Yeah?
We would become actors. Obviously, look at us.
Look, chiseled.
Fucking chiseled abs.
Chiseled abs. I would like, they actually, you know in the movie 300 where they spray painted abs on people?
Yeah.
They were looking at pictures of my abs to know what really good abs look like.
Yeah.
And that's what they were working
That's
off
what
of, like
they
a
were going off.
stencil.
Yeah, it wasn't David Beckham. It was Josh Barrow.
David Beckham.
Yeah.
Does he?
He was known for the abs.
Was he really?
You don't remember that?
I didn't have posters on my wall like you maybe did. But
Well, anyway. You didn't watch
I didn't know he was known for his abs. I thought the soccer ability.
being able to bend the ball for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because he could put a wicked curve on a ball.
Yeah. Do they call it English in football as well?
I don't know.
Because they call it that in pool, right?
Yeah.
You put English on it?
English and there's another one. English is left spin, I believe.
Okay. And then French is when it runs away back to you?
I don't know. Backspin. It's not even called backspin. It's called draw.
It's called draw?
Yeah, putting draw on the ball is if you hit the bottom of the ball.
If you hit the top, is it push?
No, it's top. It's called
Who's
top.
coming up with these names? Be a little more consistent.
I believe English is left and then, draws back and top and...
You're the pool guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember the
Kid
other one.
Fast.
Kid Fast. Irish.
Kid Fast.
The potato.
They called you the potato?
Potato. Because I'm Irish.
That's the worst nickname of all time. I'm sorry. Kid Fast is infinitely better than potato. You can't take that up. You can't take that. If you beat people...
no, it's...
What's it called?
It's called English.
Both ways?
I believe so.
Damn. There you go.
Yep.
If you beat people in pool, you could say you got tatered.
Yeah, it's called English. Both ways.
You got tater tot.
I'd mash them.
You'd mash them.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, if you lost, then you got mashed.
I got mashed.
Mix some butter and cream in me, baby, because I'm mashed.
I got mashed. And you'd have guys being like, I mashed you, potato.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Why didn't I ever hear about this?
Because it was a different part of my life.
Okay.
I kept it disconnected.
The only thing you ever have done disconnected. Everything else is all connected.
No, not true. I have lots of other lives.
Yeah?
That I've lived.
You got a wife 2 towns over.
I have
3 kids.
Different lives going on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever struggle with if you've got 2 different friend groups and they meet?
I hate it.
And you've got to like figure out which of your personalities to put on.
A bunch of my friend groups have now met and hang out, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, because you don't know which Christian to be.
Well, because it's just like, yeah, like, how am I supposed to have all these different interests when you guys are all here?
Yeah, I know. It's like setting up a time bomb too, because if like one couple in our lives break up, it's over.
It's fucked.
Yeah, like I lose like half my friends.
Yeah, they're just gone.
They're just gone. We really fucking dug ourselves a hole here. No one better cheat on anybody.
That's why I have these other lives, like my pool life, which I retired from.
Yeah? They pawn your jersey like it's over?
I retired.
Yeah? Why don't you play pool anymore?
I don't like it.
No?
No, I used to love playing pool, and I just...
Hanging out in a pool hall.
I spent a lot of time hanging out in a pool hall and drinking, and then I was just hanging out there spending money, fucking drinking tea because I was trying to not drink when I played pool. And then it was like...
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was brutal. And it was like, I just don't want to fucking do this anymore. Like, it became work. Yeah. Because I got to the point where I was playing games and there was a certain level of skill expected of me.
So it's not just fun times.
Yeah, and then if I didn't perform the way that I was expected to, I felt bad, and then I would know why, because I wasn't practicing. So then I was putting in like hours a day practicing.
Okay.
And I just got to a point where I was like, I don't even want to fucking...
That's not fun. Pool's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, like I guarantee I can't roll with them anymore. Like there's no way I play like I used to. There's no way. It bothers me. I don't even like to play.
Just roll with them.
Yeah.
I can't roll with those cats no more.
No.
Those guys are too good.
They're too good. Yeah.
Do you ever like, if you're playing pool with people that just only play pool when they're tanked at a bar, do you tone it down?
No.
No?
There's no off.
There's no off switch?
No. I'll try.
You pull out, you like extend a cue out of your pocket. Like, I brought Lucille.
No, like, I used to take my cue everywhere. Do you remember that? I used to have my cue with me all over.
In a case?
Yeah, Blue Diamond.
You called it Blue Diamond?
Blue Diamond. Yeah. Yeah, and it's brutal. I fucking played a lot of pool.
Well, okay, this is a you thing. You can't do anything halfway.
No, at all.
Everything has to be to the furthest extent that you can do it.
Yeah, like, put it this way. I was practicing with people who are now, like, definitely best in the province.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, some of them have, like, 2 of them have played, or 3 of them have played and beat in matches, like, the best players in Canada.
Okay.
And I have beaten those guys.
Yeah.
Not consistently, but I've won games against them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Plus, like, there's something about hanging out in a pool hall that just sucks so bad.
Why? What about it?
I don't know. It's a vibe thing for me.
You don't like it?
Yeah, it's like how I wouldn't hang out in a bowling alley every day. Like twice a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's people there that are just, like, trying to play some pool, have a little fun with their friends, and then there's the, like, hardcore guys. And that happens less with bowling, but, like, if you went to a bowling alley and everyone was trying their balls off the whole time, I feel like it wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I started slacking hardcore when I started playing League more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why's that?
I don't know. I immediately didn't like it. I liked playing odd matches for money.
Yeah, just sharking.
Well, yeah, like it's a good time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only played pool for money twice. First time I got sharked. Oh, no, I guess 3 times then.
Yeah.
One time I got sharked, like, big time.
Yeah.
He let me win, like, 2 $20 tables. And then he's like, fuck, I want my money. Like, I need that money. Like, we'll do, like, $100 for this last game. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm destroying this guy. I'm like, okay. And then I think I got 1 shot and he cleared the table.
Yeah.
Right? And then the time with you, I was so drunk I barely remember it.
Yeah.
And the third time, I beat him at the first 2 games. And he's like, you want to play for like, you want to like up it? And I was like, I'm going to get sharked again. Like, fuck, here it goes. And then I won the third game. It was like he didn't turn it on or anything.
Yeah.
He just wanted to keep playing. And I beat him on the third table. And he's like, yeah, like, I don't know. I think that's it for me. And I was like, what? There's a point where you're supposed to take all my money. Why haven't we gotten there yet?
Yeah.
It was like unbelievable. So I won't do it anymore. Because that's the last time I played pool for money.
That's me with gambling. I won't gamble. I don't like gambling. No, I've never. Poker is my gambling.
Yeah.
But I played.
You can get good at gambling.
No, you can't.
And most people quit gambling right before they hit the jackpot.
Do they?
Yeah, so it's always, you always hit the jackpot right when you're about to gamble your rent money. So what you need to do is put that money up and then gamble. Because that's when you're going to win a bajillion dollars.
And this is why Josh isn't allowed to gamble anymore.
I am allowed to gamble.
No, you're not.
I am.
That's not what your wife says.
That's why I also have separate lives. I have in so much debt to bad people. To people you should not be in debt to.
Yeah, I don't know. Gambling's a weird one. I've never understood gambling.
No?
No.
Because you don't gamble.
I'm not a gambler.
It rocks.
No, it doesn't. It sucks.
When you win, it
rocks.
rocks.
Away money.
Yeah. I mean, the house always wins. Obviously. Casinos aren't in business to give people money. But when you win, it rocks.
When do you win?
You win. Like, you win like 40% of the time.
No.
Well, it depends on the game.
Okay, here's my gambling history. I bought a lotto ticket when I was 18.
That's not gambling.
And I hated it.
Yeah. Because it's just throwing. You might as well set like $5 on fire.
Yeah.
That'd be more fun, actually.
It would be way more fun to deface money.
Yeah. Also.
And then I played with our friend, who owns an adorable little dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So me and him and our buddy,
Poker night?
Spilly. No, we went to, they were like, you've never been to a casino. Let's go to the casino. We went, and I lost $5 at a roulette table immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm fucking done with this. I don't enjoy gambling. And then,
yeah, but what if you won on that first roll?
And then someone introduced me to blackjack.
That's the best game.
I was like, blackjack makes a lot of sense. And I was like, this is like a basic game of odds.
Yeah, blackjack and roulette are the best games.
Roulette's terrible.
Odds-wise.
Blackjack, I played on a dollar table, and I won $15. And I was like, I have a fish from $1.
Yep.
From $1. And I was like, I've made all my money back. I'm going to leave. And I got up, and the guys were like, you can't fucking leave. You're going to mess with the flow. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, there's nerds. Those guys
they're
suck.
like, you can't. And I was like, I'm done. I'm over the course of my whole life, I'm up like $5 right now. Like, I'm done forever. And that was it. But I've spent tons of money on poker.
Yeah.
I love poker. But
Poker's
that's just
a game of
hanging out
skill.
with the boys. Yeah, it's a game of skill, and you're just hanging out with the boys.
Like all gambling. You just need to accept that fact.
No, it's not.
The slot machines
are pissing away money.
No. Because you have to realize when you're hot. And if you feel hot, that's the night you win. And if you feel cold, or if a machine is cold, or if a machine is cursed, right? Then you just got to know how to find these things. The actual machine itself is a game of luck. But the skill is to knowing when a machine is hot.
How do you know when a machine's hot?
When it hasn't paid out in a while. Because slot machines are, if you looked at it as a graph, they get you winning, and then you lose 10% of what you just won. Like what you just won plus 10%. And then it brings you back up to almost what you would do to break even, and then it drops again. And it works on a scale like that. So you look for people that have lost, and then you jump in and ride up until you lose, and then you leave.
Huh.
There's skill to it. And I mean, that may be at least how slot machines used to work. I'm sure they do that, but over a longer period of time with more variances now.
Yeah.
But there are people that just sit there and stick there's slot machines that have credit card slots.
What do you
just
do?
Put your credit card in.
And just play.
And just bet.
What?
Yeah.
that would fuck you up, man.
Yeah, you ever see like the row of old people at a slot machine line? Just like fucking in the moment, living their best lives.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Just their faces like changing colors from the screens.
The first time I ever went in a casino, I walked in and I was like, this is the most depressing thing
it's horribly sad.
A casino is the saddest place. That's why.
Fuck off! This is my machine.
Yeah, that is why I have no desire to go to Vegas.
No. There's other cool shit in Vegas.
That's what I've heard. That's the only thing that's making it better for me. Is that I want to go to Vegas because there's other cool shit to do.
The Dome. Have you seen the Dome?
The Dome, I would be curious to see a show at the Dome.
Oh, is it showing up on cam?
You're good.
Okay.
I would be curious to see a show at the Dome.
Yeah, it's like U2, I think, though, which sucks.
Is it always U2?
I think right now U2 has the residency at the Dome. I don't think it's going to be forever U2.
U2's a shit band.
Yeah. What do you always say about U2?
U2's put out more albums than they have good songs. And that is
an atrocious ratio.
That's a bad ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Bono's a dickhead too.
Yeah, you don't even compete with bands like the Killers.
You really like the Killers, don't you?
They're just a very complete band.
Hot Fuss?
Hot Fuzz.
Is it? It's Fuss.
Hot Fuss.
Yeah, that's a great album.
Hot Fuss and what's the other one? The Bones or whatever.
Can't remember off the top of my head. Hot Fuss is the only one I really cared about, I think.
Nonetheless, you can put that album on and start to finish listen to it. The Fugees, The Score. You can put that entire album on and listen to it.
Coldplay's first album.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to make fun of Coldplay because they're super soft. But every other album that Coldplay ever came out with is the same as their first album. They just tried to do that again.
But it's good.
Yeah, but it's like, you can't beat Yellow, so stop trying to make Yellow again because you can't beat that song.
I agree with you, and John Mayer's actually talked about this, that he they had quite an issue with it because he put out Continuum, which was a gigantic hit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, it's hard to put that album out, you're done, and now it's time to start writing again, and you're trying to not keep writing Continuum.
Yeah,
like he's
which
is
crazy because the album is called Continuum. And he was hard to not continue it.
Yeah, and he's like trying to not continue to write in that style. He's trying to write a new album, and
then what if it sucks?
Yeah, and that's what he said. It's hard to go back and try and do something.
If I were to do something like maybe the podcast that hits that level of critical acclaim, I'm done.
Yeah, you just stop.
But I mean, I'm not an artist like those guys, though.
I think we are.
You're putting us on the same level as John Mayer.
Josh, I don't know if you've seen how good we are at making podcasts.
We are good. We are
quite good.
And the addition of video, we look good. We look feel
great.
good. We smell good.
And not to mention, let's just be frank here.
Yeah.
This is untapped gems.
This is
untapped gems for much of the world.
This is like where they're digging up diamonds in the dirt, right? The
like
dirt
in Africa, you mean like blood diamonds?
Yeah, we are the blood diamond of podcasts.
We are the blood diamond of podcasts.
Because no one knows about us, and everyone's uncomfortable talking about how they like it.
One day, Lex Friedman's going to have us on his show.
Yeah?
I think so.
When they Adam Carolla.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He does the Other Reasonable Doubt, eh?
What?
The Other Reasonable Doubt podcast?
Adam Carolla?
It's Adam Carolla, yeah.
Fuck off.
I'm not even joking.
What are you talking about?
There's another Reasonable Doubt podcast.
Adam
Carolla does
like the famous Adam Carolla?
Yeah, he has like 12 podcasts, dude.
No. It's a legal guy who does the Reasonable Doubt.
I think he's involved.
No.
Yeah, we came up with the name for this and all the material for it before checking if there was another podcast called The Reasonable Doubt.
Oh my God. With Podcast King Adam Carolla. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
How many people do you think find our podcast looking for his?
Not that many. Isn't Adam Carolla like the Podfather? Is he the one that's called the Podfather?
I think so, where he was like making podcasts 12 years ago.
Like, yeah, 12, 15 years ago. Like, he's the first guy to do it.
Yeah.
He does podcasts.
He's like kind of royalty to people like us.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Another podcast.
Do you think...
We've talked about this. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you think he's read our names?
I bet you he has.
Yeah. Do you think he's like seen us pop up and he's like, "That's my fucking podcast.
That's my name."
And,
What are you
and then
doing?
he listened to half an episode and was like,
Fuck
"Ah."
off. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Probably.
you're starting another podcast that I'm not involved in. So drop your pitch. Drop it to the people.
Are you not involved in it?
No.
You don't want to be involved at all?
You didn't offer me.
Oh, that was the implication.
No. You didn't offer me.
Well, I was kind of hoping you would be involved in
All right,
it.
pitch the podcast to me and your already listeners. I want to hear it.
Okay.
Pitch this. Pitch the new shiny toy. Now that you're done playing with the reasonable doubt. Now that you're all done with this.
This will forever be. This is bothering me. I'm sorry. It's got
Stop fucking with shit.
Just let me do this. Let me
are you doing?
touch it. Let me touch it. Hold up. Go in there. Get in your fucking space. Okay. Now I want it to follow this one. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay.
That was one of the most autistic things I've ever seen.
Sorry, I just had to get that.
All right. No, pitch this podcast. I want to hear it. And I won't say anything.
No. It's,
I'm actually not mad, but I think it's funny.
Okay, so it's a podcast about basketball. Like
Okay.
it's a basketball podcast. It'll touch on NBA fantasy
Yep.
and also have like R&B hip hop time, which I thought you would want to be involved in.
These are two subjects that I don't have an authority on.
You do for music.
And then basketball time, I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna wait.
You're gonna sit down. You're gonna shut up. And you're gonna wait your turn.
You're gonna wait. Yeah.
And this is with your cousin.
Yes.
Okay.
The big skis.
Is that what they call him?
I call them big skis. Nobody else does.
Should I not call him that next time I see him?
I think it's hilarious. You can call them that. I can
Okay.
call them big skis. And when people say, "Why you call him big skis?" I say, "Because it would take some fucking big skis to keep him out of the snow."
Oh wow! I thought it was like big ski, like just skeezy.
No.
No, you're talking about the winter sport.
Yeah. Which he does not partake in at all.
I'm actually like I feel a little bad for people, nickname wise, because how do you top C Griff and J Money? Like you really don't.
You don't. It's
Like
rough.
those are so good, and like J Money has become such like a part of my life that my boss calls me J Money,
I know.
which is like nuts.
Not only that, like your subservients call you J Money.
They do. And I always have to remind people that J Money, like right now, this is J Money. This isn't Josh.
I have to tell people this. I'd be like, the
This is
podcast
C. Griff.
is C. Griff. That's a different person.
I'm putting on a character.
This is a character.
There's a lot of overlap, but this is a character.
This is a character. And
You know?
whenever you don't like what I say, I'm gonna cop out and say that was
C. Griff. That was, and J Money is never sad.
No.
J Money is like, you know when like bipolar people have like the God complex and then the crash.
Yeah.
I'm just riding the up of the God complex at all times.
Smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
because like
Healthy.
who's gonna fucking come for the king? Nobody.
Nobody. No,
Yeah,
that's fair.
The Podfather, me.
That's not true.
I-
It is Adam Carolla, right?
It is, yeah. But we birthed this baby together.
We did.
And you know what? It's almost 2 years old.
Who is it? I just looked up the Podfather.
It might be him.
Seth Wood.
Oh, Seth Wood,
He made a podcast called The Podfather. Adam Curry.
Adam Curry. Okay,
Adam Curry is the Podfather. That's not Adam Carolla.
Adam Carolla is a very famous.
Yes, he is.
podcaster.
Adam Curry's the guy who's been doing it forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's the guy like was making podcasts before Apple products had podcasts as an app.
Yeah.
They made that for the stuff like he was doing.
Yeah.
And people were like, what is a podcast?
Yeah, didn't know. And
For some reason, everyone knows what a podcast is now, which sucks because we should have started this when we said we were going to start it.
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Because now everyone's got one, and we're
Yeah.
competing with like Adam 22 and No Jumper and shit.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Like, so one thing I will say, going into the new year,
Yeah.
we talked about it a little bit. We tried it. It's crazy that we can say this. Last year,
Yeah. At this time,
we talked about going into the new year that we would try to do interviews and stuff.
Yes.
So we've done that, and it went well, and we liked it. So we're probably gonna do more. I would think.
I would assume so, but I want to keep interviews as like a smaller portion.
This is the show.
This is the show right here. Welcome to it.
Yeah. Well, they know.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is the show.
But
this is what the show is going to be.
I want suggestions from people on what they think, like who they want to hear from.
Who do they want to hear from? We could try and get some big names. The Pope.
I've got one big name that I think we might be able to get to bite.
You got LeBron?
No.
Damn.
Better.
Can you imagine just LeBron in my apartment?
Dude, he's huge.
He wouldn't fit in here.
No.
We'd have to record him in the other room. He would have to sit on my bed.
One thing I wrote down as a note that I thought we should bring up at some point, because we love talking about food.
Yes, of course. This is great, too, because I'm starving.
Are you? Yeah. I'm so fucking hungry, dude.
I got spaghetti sauce thawing right now.
I saw that out there. I saw that. That looks good. I want to normalize midnight ice cream and midnight sushi.
Dude,
I've been saying this for a while. I want to be able to get fucking midnight sushi.
You can.
What?
I've done it.
Where?
This is a place called Katsu Express.
Where?
Richmond, right beside the sketchy Tim Hortons downtown.
Yeah?
Yeah. They go sushi till 3 a.m.
Is it good sushi?
I've only ever gotten it drunk, so it was awesome.
Okay.
The only thing here, okay? I'm not an ice cream guy, so I can't talk on that. Late night sushi is tough on the body. The body doesn't process it well, especially if you've got any amount of beer in you.
I like late night sushi?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's so hard on you. Because what I used to do was get drunk, and it would be on my walk home, and I would get like 12 spicy salmon rolls.
Yeah.
And all of them. Like, eat all of them. Because it's like...
It's probably because you're eating a lot of spicy mayo, though.
Maybe. But it's not that much. Like, amount of mayo on a sandwich would be like
I want to be able to get like 15 pieces of mackerel sashimi.
Yeah.
At midnight when I'm stoned as fuck.
Like, the later you go, the raw fish, like, how fresh can it be that day?
That's what I'm saying. That's what worries me is like, how iced are you keeping this? Because I need it to be iced.
You can probably just go in like ignorant.
And just hope for the best.
Oh, they're doing their best because they're professionals until you get food poisoning.
Probably not, you know? Yeah, that's what bothers me.
I'm a fucking demon for the midnight snackin.
Are you?
I'm actually like so bad.
Dude, I swear it's the only reason I'm fat.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's straight up.
I have a fourth meal at midnight.
Yes. If I could not eat at night, I would be ripped.
Yeah, because I'll eat dinner at a reasonable time, usually, like before 8.
Yeah.
Or something like that, if I'm off.
Yeah.
And then, like, go to bed, and I'll wake up and be like, I have leftovers in the fridge. Like, right now, that I could just, like...
Just eat them.
And I'll go out there, and the fiancé has come out on more than one occasion to see me naked, illuminated by nothing but the fridge light. Like, the rest of the apartment is dark, and I've got, like, garlic bread in my mouth. It's like yeah, like, I'm looking like a creature.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even human. I'm, like, hunched. Like, don't look at me!
Yeah. Don't look, I'm naked eating garlic bread.
I've just got, like, a tube of tomato paste going into my mouth.
Oh, God.
That
sounds so good.
You ever just eat tomato paste?
Yes.
Dude, it rocks!
I know. It's brutal.
That sounds awful to say.
Pizza sauce, like straight up pizza sauce, if you make good pizza sauce, you can just eat it.
I love good pizza sauce.
I know. It's bad.
Pizza sauce is the most important part of the pizza. I've been fighting with people about this for like 2 days now.
Sauce is one of the most important parts.
The most important part.
I would say sauce, then crust, then cheese.
Okay, and this is okay. I want to clarify here before I start popping off. Crust. Are you talking about just the handle part, or are you talking about the entirety of the dough?
The entirety of the dough.
Okay, I would agree with you. Okay. I have talked to 3 people in the last 3 days who say the best part about eating pizza is eating the handle part of the crust.
That is fucking insane.
That is so Wrong.
The handle part?
The handle part.
That's the worst part of the pizza.
It's the worst part because the rest of the pizza has that ingredient.
Yeah,
but then
with
other
all the
stuff,
other pizza stuff.
It's like, oh, what do you want on your pizza? I don't care. I just want the handle.
That's why the best part of big ass pizzas is the middle piece.
Oh, like a party pizza,
like
the square cut?
Square cut.
Yeah, I'll take the corner, please.
Yeah, fuck that, man. I want the middle.
I want the middle. The best bite of a pizza slice is when you're eating it head on with a slight fold. You got the 3-finger grip, right? Like pizza. You know what I mean? You got the 3-finger grip. You got your curled like this, throwing signs, right? And it's right before you have to start going side to side.
Yeah, that's
it's when you get the first bite that is like all straight on.
Oh yeah, that's the best one.
That is the best bite of pizza. And if you say it's the dry ass fucking handle, if I hear that one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, that's just insane.
It's so wrong.
Yeah, that's not right.
And they're like, what's dip for?
The dip's to make the handle bearable.
It's to make it bearable. But the best dips for pizza are hot sauce and marinara.
No.
Yeah.
Objectively wrong.
What do you mean objectively wrong? That can't be objectively
It
wrong.
is objective.
Well, yeah, you're a garlic guy, aren't you?
Love it. Creamy garlic. I make my own.
Creamy garlic or like a garlic oily thing?
I make my own now.
Yeah. Which is made of?
I go mayo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put in roasted garlic.
Okay.
Some fresh garlic for the spiciness.
Yep.
Chopped. Rosemary. And
Dill?
rosemary, dill, and pepper.
Yeah.
And then I let that sit overnight. You got to make it the night before. Because you got to let the flavors break down. And then when you open it, you fucking beat the shit out of it and mix it up to really get those flavors out. And then you can use it to dip your crust.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess. I mean, if you're going to go that
And
route,
that's how extravagant I have to go to enjoy my crust.
Yeah, because it's the worst part.
It's the worst part.
Because, okay, there was one time where the fiance was like, before you go out tonight, like, make sure you eat something. Because there was a time where I didn't eat something and I got obliterated.
One time.
One time it happens.
One time.
I had like 2 beers and I came home pretty drunk.
Yeah, I had 3.
So I send her a picture of me halfway through eating like a pizza at work.
Yeah.
And the crusts are there.
Oh, because you weren't eating them?
Because I wasn't eating them.
I like our crusts at work.
Yeah,
because
so
they're
do
really
I.
thin.
But a pizza at work is almost too much food for me.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of food.
Yeah.
So if I just eliminate the crust, the
I'm
worst
going to be
part...
honest, with the new pizzas that are bigger, even I don't eat the whole pizza in one go.
No, I can't do it.
And I love pizza.
Yeah. But if I just eliminate the worst part of it,
Yeah.
which is the crust, I can eat it, like, comfortably.
Yeah.
I believe. So she sends it, and I've been getching shit for not eating my crust like I'm a child.
Well, do you cut the crust off...
Bread?
No, do you cut the crust off of grilled cheese?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now.
Is it good?
Try it.
You might be onto something.
Dude, I'm telling you, kids are onto some shit there.
Yeah, like, why am I afraid of being looked at as like a weirdo for not eating my crust?
Yeah, fuck the crust. I'm telling you right now, the one day I was kind of stoned and I made grilled cheese and I was like, fuck it. And I cut the crust. I cut the crust off.
Like
and
pre or post grill?
Pre-grill. Oh, yeah. And then cook it. Let me tell you, that is a fucking pocket of awesomeness. That's
like
why kids love it. Yeah, they're like, this is delicious. Why wouldn't you? I was like, I could eat grilled cheese all night.
And you did.
And I did. Yeah.
I used to do this thing with grilled cheeses when I was a kid. Well, not a kid, like 12, 13.
Yep.
Is I would grill the cheese.
Yep.
Right? I've got a grilled cheese sandwich. I let it cool for a second. And then I would take a rolling pin.
Oh, and flatten them.
And flatten it. Like real wide. So
Yeah.
my grill, and then I'd roll that up.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I would dip it and eat it because it'd be like a tube.
Yeah.
Try that.
I'll try it.
But you gotta wait because if the cheese is too hot,
Then it splooges
then it
everywhere.
splooges out. It's got to the bread's got to regain some of its structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This is like fucking Plato and Socrates right now.
Yes,
this is
it
two
is.
guys who know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I'm an expert in this field. of making like really good at home grilled cheese.
I've been going back to trying to do things more like a kid. Like,
yeah.
I've just trying to get rid of my inhibitions around looking like an adult and eating like an adult.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
You can do whatever the fuck
you want.
Firmly
Adults now.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore.
You can do whatever you want.
You know what? Fuck boneless wings.
Yeah, no one likes a boneless wing.
No, I want the bone in. You know why?
I want the bone in.
Because I like gnawing on the bone.
Yeah, like I'm a fucking Viking.
Yeah. And I think I'm a monster.
I mean,
I'm like Gojira destroying Tokyo. What's the deal with that new Tokyo? Have you heard anything about it? We can't see it. It's only in Waterloo.
What do you mean? The new Godzilla movie?
Yeah, the new Godzilla movie.
Why not?
Huh?
Is there like a big population of Japanese people in Waterloo that want to see it?
No, it's only available to see in IMAX in Waterloo.
Oh, because we have an old IMAX theater.
Ours it's super limited. You can't. No, we have that brand new one at fucking Westmount.
Do we really?
It's be badass, but they won't. The closest place is Godzilla in Waterloo.
Is it because they don't think enough people are going to see it, so they're like running it?
No, Spielberg said that it was. Spielberg said that this is like the greatest cinematic masterpiece to happen in the last fucking 20 years.
We got to go to Waterloo to see it. I love Godzilla.
Apparently, it is phenomenal, and it's like true done in Japanese, like English subs.
Oh, perfect!
Like,
I love
it's
subtitles.
Hardcore, yeah, and it's apparently like a masterpiece, an ode to cinema.
Oh, okay,
dude, I'm excited.
It's gonna be like the first Godzilla with some guy in a suit.
It is literally redone as the first Godzilla, the same way where he's coming to destroy Tokyo and shit.
Oh, okay. Not like Godzilla's a good guy?
No. This is like the OG Godzilla. They're redoing it with modern technology.
Oh,
and apparently it is phenomenal.
Speaking about like wanting to be a kid again, I want like action movies where it's just destruction and death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much as I love the first Transformers movie, I feel like that changed things.
Why? It made too much of a love story out of action?
Well, yeah, maybe the love story, or there's always got to be a redeeming thing for the monster.
Yeah, like why can't they?
You know
just
what
be
I mean?
A monster?
Like the trope I hate a lot is the hero to the villain being like, I can't kill you after he's defeated him. Like, I won't kill you because that'll make me just as bad as you.
Nah,
it's like, no,
kill him.
No. Also, you killed 50 dudes on the way in.
Yeah,
those guys didn't matter.
No, but they don't kill him. They're knocking him unconscious.
Okay, so you just gave him severe brain damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you know how fucked up a guy is after he's knocked out for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, fucked.
Like fucked up. He's different. He talks weird now.
Yeah,
like you're fucking people up
for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you know, like I think there's movies that did it right, like the Batman Joker in the Dark Knight. I think that was fun.
Dark Knight was phenomenal.
Yeah, but like.
But I do wish that he killed the Joker. But I do wish
just like fucking, oh my God.
Why didn't he kill the Joker?
Because they need each other.
They don't.
Purpose.
No, he didn't. He should have killed the Joker.
I would have killed him if I was Batman.
Yeah, because look, he had the Crow guy, Scarecrow. Mm-hmm. Should have killed that motherfucker too.
Yeah, but Batman doesn't kill people.
I know it's wrong.
Which is like wicked.
You know what? I like the Equalizer.
Is that Jason Statham?
No, that's Denzel.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Just fucking murdering people as fast as possible.
Man, like, if you thought about it realistically, like, if a billionaire wanted to be a superhero...
They could,
and they would be killing people.
Yeah.
Like, if Bezos was ripped and wanted to be his own Batman
Bezos
people...
is ripped.
Yeah, but he's, like, old.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay. If Bezos was 24...
Okay.
And a billionaire, and built this mech suit and the car and whatever to like help fight crime for some reason, I'm sure he'd be killing people. You know what I mean? And then reanimating their bodies to work at Amazon.
You think so?
I think so. I know so. He wouldn't just like tie people up for the cops.
I mean,
are you looking at like shirtless Bezos right now?
Yep.
How you feel?
Dude, is
he looking?
Look at this. That dude's a beefcake.
Oh, he kind of is.
Yeah, he's on steroids, man. He's on some serious TRT. That's Jeff Bezos.
On the left?
Yeah, on the right, bro.
We'll make Bezos the episode art for this
Dude,
one.
look at this one. Can you see him?
Not really. The ring light's fucking it up.
What?
He's on wicked steroids, which I'm sure everyone is. If you're
I have had enough. We've talked about this before. I'm going on the juice, man.
Why not?
Why
You're not going to ruin a professional career.
That's the thing. It's not like I'm an athlete, so who gives a fuck if I cheat? You know? What am I cheating at? What am I cheating at? Life? Looking more jacked than you? Fuck you.
Just like, guy's here to fix a furnace. You're like, excuse me.
Man, what am I losing out on by being jacked as fuck, dude? Nothing. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go home and fucking destroy my fiance.
Oh.
We'll cut that out.
No. No, you said that with your chest. That's staying in.
No, but it's for real. Like,
It's like, oh my god, we need someone to single-handedly pick up this truck.
Yeah, boom, me. Yeah, like, dude, I'm huge as it is.
Do you ever think, okay, let's take this one step further. You ever, like, watch, like, cyberpunk type of stuff?
No. I would love to, though. I think I would enjoy it. So,
like, it's a lot of it revolves around robotic enhancements to your body. Would you do that? Like, if would you let them take your eyes out?
No.
And put eyes in that would allow you to zoom and, like...
Oh, one eye. You can do one eye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would let you, like, zoom into stuff, see an incredible detail that you've never seen before?
Yes.
Would you let them change out the bones in your legs to have pistons to make you jump higher?
Yes.
So you would do the full thing?
Yeah. I've also thought before that I would love to be able to, like, swap my heart...
to that of a younger man?
My heart, like, heart, liver, kidneys, spleen, have them all be... robotic. If I could have a robotic spleen so that I was able to have like a fuckload of oxygen that I could dump into my blood so I could
any moment
I could hold my breath underwater for like minutes at a time.
Yeah. I like how instead of quitting smoking, I'd rather have a robotic spleen so I can hold my breath longer. I want a robotic spleen so I can go up 3 flights of stairs without breaking a sweat.
Yeah, can you imagine though having like robotic lungs?
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's crazy.
All day?
Dude, I would love it.
I would want robotic lungs that sounded like a bagpipe when I exhaled.
You just got to catch me when I'm trying to fall asleep sick.
Oh, dude, I'm a mess when I'm sick. You're not
brutal.
alone.
I hate it. It wakes me up and I have
for
freakouts.
Like 3 weeks now.
Have you?
Yeah, and it's
Did you get me sick, you son of a bitch?
No, I'm just mildly sick.
No, you
I just have a
got me
chest
sick.
cough.
That's what I have.
Oh, then I maybe did. What? Are we not going to hang out for 3 weeks? That's not possible. Our ladies hang out. It was a coming.
That's fair. It was gonna come.
It's gonna come. You just got to deal.
Yeah. How are they not sick?
Mine was.
I don't know if mine is.
I don't know. Maybe she's just. They live such better lives.
Yeah,
than
they're
we do.
healthier than we are.
I know. It's like
you know what I did? I did my fucking blood pressure the other day. Still up. Still up.
What? You're high?
It's a little high.
I believe it. You run on high pressure.
I know. It's because I yell and shit. Like, I'm always stressed out about stuff.
Yeah, of course
I gotta fucking calm down.
It's funny. Like, I come home and they're in bed at like 9:45. And you're like, what are you doing? And then they just feel great all the time. That's what they're doing.
We should start trying to get consistent sleep.
I've been on this.
Have you?
Yeah, in bed by midnight most nights.
I really feel like
up at 8 every day.
I really feel like I need to start being like, look, I'm going to start sleeping 8 hours a day, but I need to quit one of my jobs to do that.
There's no way to do that otherwise.
Yeah, like I don't have a consistent enough schedule.
No. Unless you there's no way to rip 2 hours in between either, is there?
No, I need a consistent 8 hours a night. It's killing me. I actually think it's killing me.
Yeah, you can't work 2 jobs forever. Just so you know.
No, it's brutal.
It's really bad.
It's really hard on me. Yeah, my blood pressure's up. My fucking...
Well, 3 jobs if you count the pod.
3 plus side work. 4.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. I'm like...
Straight shooting hoops, that's 5.
I know.
Just fucking...
No, it's bad though. I like until very recently, like 2 weeks ago when the side job kind of subsided, I was at fucking 80 to 100 hours a week. I had multiple weeks in a row. I think I counted 5 weeks in a row where I was doing 100-hour week.
That's too much.
That's insane. I was barely sleeping.
Yeah, it's too much.
It was killing me.
I remember you worked 3 jobs before.
And
you were a server at a restaurant, you were working framing, and you were working at a call center.
And how did that go?
You like kind of went insane for a week and then quit 2 of the jobs, and you felt much better right away.
Really?
Yeah, you
I barely remember what happened. To be honest,
I don't believe I believe it because
like I barely remember the happenings.
Yeah, well, you were drinking a lot.
Yeah,
just to go to sleep, and then we started noticing you go insane.
How so?
You were forgetting a lot of things. You were saying some unreasonable things. And we could tell in your eyes. We'd known you for a while, and we could see it in your eyes that you weren't all there. And then it was getting to the point where we should say something, and you came home and you're like, I quit 2 jobs and went to sleep for like 20 hours, and you woke up the next day and you were like right back to fine.
Really?
Yeah. And then life went on.
Yeah.
Because you were not good. Well, you were like waking up super early and then working till like 2 or like midnight, and then you would drink till 2. And then you'd have to be up at 5 or something stupid like that. Well, and half the time you weren't even making it to one of the jobs.
Yeah.
Towards the end, you were just like not making it to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what I was doing is I was working 5.
It was like 5 to noon.
No, I'd work 6 a.m. I had to be outside at 6 to go to framing.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, and then 3 I finished 6 to 3, and then I would leave that and go, and I would bartend from 4 till usually like 11 or midnight, and then I'd have a couple drinks to unwind because I'd be all wound up from fucking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd come home, go to bed, and I'd do it again. But then I picked up the third job where like 4 days a week, I just wouldn't sleep. Mm-hmm. Like I would finish and I'd be like, I gotta be out of here at 10, and I'd finish at 10, and I'd run home, grab my shit, and I'd be at the other job at 10:30 at call center at night. And then I'd like take power naps on my break, and I'd work from like 10:30 till fucking 6 a.m. And then I'd run and go in frame.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I definitely, I don't remember it because I was definitely just going insane.
The best part about it too is completely unnecessary. There's no reason for you to do this. Like, I think you like maybe had a little bit of debt or something. You're like, I want to pay it off. And what most people would do is like cut down on their expenses for a month.
No.
Or like 3 jobs for a month and a half until I almost kill myself. Like, there was no reason for you to get a third job.
I don't know what it is. It's a thing I do. Like, it's a coping mechanism, and I don't know what I'm coping with.
Because you're scared to be alone. You want to get into this on the pod? You want to do this?
Yeah, I'll get into it.
Okay, you're scared to be alone and bored.
You think so?
I know so.
I know so.
I know so. You're scared of being alone.
Yeah, I don't.
And
think
it's
that's
not
what
like
it is.
it's not like
alone.
abandonment. It's by yourself.
I don't think that's what it is. I like it.
You like it because you rarely get it.
That's possible.
Like, I don't know if you can
I'm bad
fathom
for
the
just
idea.
working. I have to be productive at all times. I have to be doing something that's making money.
I think there's a reason though that you have to do this.
I think I'm scared of being poor.
You're scared of being poor, sure.
I think I'm scared of having no money.
I think you're scared of a lack of stimulus.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. It's
I
can't handle.
I can't remember who it was I was listening to talking about ADD.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, maybe it was a Joe Rogan podcast or something.
Yeah, you're also like an unmedicated ADHD patient.
Yeah, like horrendous ADHD.
Like, maybe that's got something to do with why you
Yeah, but I'm not going to get on medication.
No, I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying it might explain a few things.
Yeah, it's possible. It's
like,
very possible.
I've talked to you about this before. I was like, if you got 2 days off in a row right now from both jobs, nothing to do, and your fiance is not home, what do? Your first thought was to like leave and start finding work to do.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people, myself included, can sit in their apartment and fucking rot for a day. And it's awesome.
Dude, I can't.
And it's awesome.
That's
just like, don't change your clothes. Just fucking sit on the couch, pop some shitty food in front of you, and like watch movies all day.
Really?
Yeah, and I love it. And a lot of people love it.
That's so peculiar.
Yeah.
I don't even think I would know how.
Because you don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want you to try it one day. And for like extra fun, I want you to like not have your phone on you.
No, dude.
I want you to entertain yourself in your apartment for a day. Because what you'll do is you'll probably read, probably play guitar, you might paint something, you might play some games, you might watch some movies.
That's fucked.
And you'll cook, and you'll have a great time.
Yeah, like there's not enough time in a day though.
To do all that shit?
No.
Yes, there is.
No.
Yeah, it is. You wake up at 8, you make yourself some breakfast, you read a book for a while, make some coffee, put it down.
Do you do this on the regular?
On the regular.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair. I literally don't know how to relax. I don't know.
And I need to do it. If I go a couple weeks without a day like that, I'll start wigging out.
I've gone a couple years without a day like that.
And you're wigging out all the time. You're constantly freaking out.
Fair.
Like you might and like no alcohol, no weed either.
No weed.
No weed.
Because I could say
because that's a distraction.
All day.
Yeah, you can do that. I want you to do it stone cold sober, water and coffee.
I seriously don't think I could do that.
It's awesome.
What do you do? What are you doing?
Whatever I want.
Yeah, I want to be productive.
You got to think of it as it's more productive on your productive days to have rest days. It's better for you, and you're more productive if you get time to rest.
Like that's the German philosophy.
Right? Like if you were to work a 16-hour day straight, by hour 14, you're getting pretty fucking useless.
No, I'm not.
Most people get pretty useless when they're exhausted, right?
Yeah.
So it makes more sense and you're more productive if you give yourself breaks. This is not groundbreaking shit.
See, the only thing, this is what sucks about this, is if I was to do a day, I've tried to take a day off, and what ends up happening is probably because I need a few days off. I probably need a vacation.
But let's start with that.
What ends up happening is I take the day off and I'll get up at 8 o'clock and I just sleep the entire day. I will sleep an entire fucking, I shit you not, like get up for an hour and go back to bed and sleep the entire day and sleep that whole night and then wake up.
Well, then you need 2 days off in a row. So the first day
I haven't
you
had
do your
in
sleep,
a long time.
And then the second day you do what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, line up like 3 movies you want to watch. Line up like all the meals you want to make that day. Make yourself like some bomb bacon and eggs. Make yourself a sick sandwich for lunch, and then have dinner plans.
Fuck right off.
And just fuck right off.
My dinner plans, like what am I doing for dinner? I going out and seeing somebody for dinner.
What do you mean?
Like that's my dinner plan.
No. You make dinner
for myself alone at home.
Yeah.
That's in the why.
It's awesome.
It's
because you can have whatever you want. What do you mean?
Oh, I can have whatever I want with somebody else. Hanging out.
I mean, you can. Like, I'm saying, like, your fiance can be involved in this, but I say for one time I want it to be just you.
And see what happens? I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah, like, guys, he's going to do it. He's going to chill for a minute. Like, you'll love it. You watch movies. You can,
dude, I think I would
play
freak the fuck
play some
out,
shit
man.
on your guitar. Like, actually, like, invest in some hobbies for a second.
I think I would freak out. I would go and work on the boat. I have the boat. That's a hobby. I'm renovating a boat.
That's work, though.
It is work, and that makes me feel productive.
Yeah, so on one of your productive days, work on the boat.
You have a day where you're completely unproductive, and you're totally fine with that.
Yep.
You just hang out in the house.
Well, like, I'll do maybe some podcast stuff, but otherwise, like, the podcast stuff's fun to me, so that's
You're
like a hobby.
Chilling.
I'm chilling. I'll drink like 2 pots of coffee.
My hobby is working.
You should have other hobbies.
Is that not
No, you
rest?
have like guitar, you read,
Yeah.
right? That's rest.
Is that rest?
Yes.
See, I don't know.
And like not just like look at words on the page, but like read. You know what I mean?
Like read a book.
Like understand it as you're reading it. And like after you're done your reading, sit there and think about what you just read and think about it.
What do? You just sit there and stare at the wall?
No, you have an imagination, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, what are you doing? You're just sitting
Just
in
like
a chair?
working it out, yeah.
You're just sitting in a chair, like thinking, just looking around?
Yeah.
What?
You don't like have music on or something?
You do this?
Yeah, all the time, man. And so does everyone else listening, by the way.
No, there's no fucking way,
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's awesome.
That is fucking... I actually think that's insane.
No.
That sounds like you're crazy, but that's what crazy people do.
Is have a day off in their apartment?
And like just sit there and hang out in the apartment like a weird little hermit?
No, not like a weird little hermit. Because 5 to 6 days of the week, I'm out of the apartment and I'm working very hard. So for this other day, I'm chilling. I'll
try it. I'll try it.
And don't text me about how it's going because you're not going to have your phone on you.
Just turn my phone off
Turn your
all
phone
day.
off. Yep.
I'm going to have to schedule this. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, schedule it. You have to schedule it or you'll never have it. It's like actively I scheduled making time for this. And sometimes it's only like half a day at a time. But I schedule this to make it happen.
So I'm going to schedule 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
And I got to have the fiance out of the house.
Well, no, okay. That might be impossible.
Stay here?
That might be impossible. But if there is a day where she's gone, schedule it for then.
And just relax in the apartment all day.
Just chill. The thing is, too, your phone is constantly exploding with people trying to get a hold of you.
No weed.
No weed, no booze. It's awesome. Dude, I'm telling you. Have, like, you know the showers where you clean, like, everything?
Yeah, I have those like twice a week.
Yeah, there's, like, maintenance showers where you, like, quickly rinse it off. And then there's the deep shower. Have a deep shower. You know what I mean?
And just be clean.
And just be clean. And, like, we're wearing comfy clothes. No jeans. You're wearing, like, jammies. Get your jams on.
Jeans are objectively the most comfortable clothes.
Okay, yeah, I'm guilty of that. I'll chill on the couch in jeans and a belt.
Yeah. Yeah, with a belt on, you're like, this
like
is comfortable.
I'm like, I'm so good.
Wow, this is trippy.
Yeah. That's and to all of you do this as well. Take a fucking load off. You work hard, you deserve it.
Yeah, that's
Take a
interesting.
break. Take a break. You'll thank yourself for it. It's important to make sure you have time set aside for yourself. Or else the years just fly by if you don't have any time to sit and think.
I feel like my years are pretty jam-packed, man.
That's the thing, though. You'll just chew through them.
Yeah, but I'm getting so much done.
Yeah, but to what end? If you're not enjoying the time.
I don't want there to be an end. I just want to do it forever.
We're like we said, we're still working on the immortality thing. We'll figure that out.
Yeah,
we'll figure that out. We'll get there.
Imagine?
Like being immortal?
Yeah, I would get so much done in my infinite lifetime.
You could like have 2 boats.
I could have fucking all sorts of that. I would take up a degree. I wish I had time to take up a degree.
Yeah.
You know what? I've thought about taking up like some night school classes.
Yeah, I know. The one thing I never got was the ability to go to school without working.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I wish I got that opportunity, but it's like gone.
It's gone now. Like, you have to work.
I would have to work through going back to school.
Yeah.
There's no like me going to school and full time devoting myself to study.
Yeah, you'd have to save like $40,000.
Yeah, which that's house money now.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you saved $40,000, you'd be like, better buy a house and keep working.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna actually pursue a philosophy degree.
Yeah.
Political science.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hey, we have a buddy listening from down in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Sorry, this moved a little. We have a buddy down in Jamaica who's listening.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. Wagwan.
Wagwan. Rastafari.
Bombaclat.
Also, stay reasonable.
Keep doubting. Yeah, my actionable info or my
call to action.
My call to action. Chill.
Chill.
Hang out. It's
That's
also
fair.
fucking Christmas time. This is perfect.
Oh yeah, it is Christmas. Enjoy, folks. Enjoy the Christmas season.
Merry
Holy
little
fuck.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Is this coming out on Christmas?
I don't know. Let me check.
Let me look at the day.
No, it'll be coming out the day after Boxing Day. I hope you had a great Christmas.
I hope you had a good Christmas.
I hope you had a
Enjoy
happy
New Year's.
Kwanzaa.
Oh yeah, enjoy New Year's is coming up. Get fucked up, folks. Don't make mistakes.
Don't make mistakes, but get nice and fucked up for your boys on New Year's Eve.
Maybe I'll take fucking Christmas Day off.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I worked last year.
Don't do that.
That
right. Sucks.
Anyway,
stay reasonable. Keep doubting. We love you so much.
Have a good night.
Woo!
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a good one.